Hi Gemini, welcome to your October Love Tarot reading. So Gemini, we're looking at whatever you need to know at this time, whatever needs to come out, either regarding your love life or your love situation. We're just going to take it as it comes and see what you need to know, so please do keep that in mind. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, crosswatchers, male or female, general collective reading. Keep in mind these readings should be timeless. It's good for whenever you see it. This is just when the messages come out, so keep that in mind as well. We have the Universal Love Oracle here, so I'm going to do your opening messages with this reading, with this deck, then jump into your reading. But welcome in Gemini, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, Gemini, so let's get you a couple more messages here. All right, October already. Let's see what your messages are. Well, we got love. Okay. The Goddess, so it's definitely divine feminine energy. Reflection. And transience. So I think you're on a connection here where, yeah, there is love, but you want what you believe matches your value and worth. Now there could be, with this reflection card, you could be reflecting off one another where you trigger each other a little bit. And even though there's love here, you know, transience, some things have to change. Something has to change for this to work. You could be very much alike. You could just bounce and trigger off each other. And you're like, you know, I want this. I believe, you know, there's a lot of worth and value here, but also some things have to change. And if things don't change, then I don't know if this is going to be, you know, what I truly want moving forward. So whether they have to make changes or it's just the two of you somehow learning how to work with each other's energy, if that makes sense. So we're just going to jump into the tarot here, Gemini, and see what's going on. All right, so we have the Arcanum Tarot. So we're going to do your reading with this deck. Then at the end, we have the Native Spirit Oracle. We're going to pull some of those to close out your reading. All right, Gemini. All right, so let's see what's going on for you. October love. What does all this mean for Gemini, please? What does all this mean for Gemini? Let's see. The Moon. That definitely is reflection, right? King of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Nine of Cups. Wow. 10 of Wands reversed. So that's releasing heavy burdens. I mean, I do see pretty good energy here. You know, the Moon can be a little bit of fear. You know, there's a reflection, obviously, that's happening. Not really seeing the path ahead to clear. But also, you know, commitment could be on the table, or a serious relationship, because we do have the King of Pentacles here. You know, and I see this King of Pentacles looking at the situation, which is, you know, you could be just dating where it's not committed yet. But we do have this energy of like wish fulfillment, happiness and joy with the Nine of Cups, 10 of Wands, releasing some heavy burdens that's affecting this connection. You do have the Page of Cups. So this could be just on the verge of the I love yous coming out, if it has not already. You know, sincere romantic proposals as well. Now, if it's not your personality, so they're just, I mean, we do have reflection here. So there just could be a lot of reflecting on the connection. If there's other issues going on that's affecting your connection, and knowing that, and maybe both of you know that some things have to change if it's outside energies for this to work, if that makes sense. But I do see releasing some sort of burdens here. So they may be coming in with, you know, the offer here that you may not see coming with the Moon, from dating to wish fulfillment and no more heavy burdens surrounding the energy here. It's pretty like cut and dry already. Definitely the Goddess, I mean, giving you what you deserve and what you want. I mean, he is holding that big pentacle, and there's no doubt there's a lot of love here, right? Because we do have love. We just saw the Page of Cups. So I'm going to mention the signs as I see them, Gemini. It could be signs in chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we have Virgo, Pisces showing up here. Just forgive me, though, if I'm sniffling and stuff. I just really, really bad allergies right now. So, okay. So what else do we need to know? What is this King of Pentacles bringing in? Obviously, with the big pentacle, may not see this coming with the moon. Queen of Swords. They could be somebody that's divorced now. I mean, maybe that was an issue that was in the way. Sword people, I mean, pentacle people can be married or committed. And then sword people can be divorced, widowed, or been through some things. Maybe some legal stuff going on. But also, male or female, the Queen of Swords does speak with truth, clarity, communication. So what is that about? 8 of Wands reverse. Page of Cups again showing up. Ace of Wands. And the 10 of Cups reverse. I feel like this person has released a very unhappy situation, and they're definitely excited for the connection with you. Because we do have this romantic energy here. Some of you may not have even dated yet, and maybe this could be the proposal of starting a romantic relationship, right? Because we do have that King of Pentacles holding that pentacle, wanting to give it, next to dating. You know, 3 of Cups for me is like dating kind of energy. Could be that they're divorced now, right? And they weren't able to take action on this before. But we have very exciting energy here, a lot of fire, passion, attraction. And the Page of Cups is a romantic, sincere gesture. Now with the reflection too, you, even though you may not discuss it, you may reflect back and forth to each other feelings, even if you don't discuss it, right? So there could be that energy of you reflecting back and forth over each other, and now things are changing, right? So we have Libra, Pisces, 6 of Cups reverse. I feel like someone here has put something in their past. Someone is done with a situation. It's in their past now. It's a total release here, 10 of Wands, the very oppressive, unhappy energy. So, and there's a new beginning right here with the Ace of Wands. Sorry, guys, I'm just very stuffy. All right, so let's keep going here. All right, Gemini, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know here for Gemini? What else do we need to know for Gemini? Tower, there's the big change. Transcendence change can be happening right now. Knight of Cups reverse, from not dating, something not happening romantically, which was very disappointing and heartbreaking, right? Especially since, you know, you had feelings for this person and you may have been thinking this is never going to happen because they're in their situation, whatever it may be. But now stresses are over. 9 of Swords reverse. And now, you know, here's falling in love with the Queen of Cups. Wow. Unexpectedly being able to fall in love and be in love and be in a romantic relationship with this person, right? All right, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Aries. The Tower is always right now for me, and here's the Chariot coming in fast. Success, victory, balance, maybe coming from a distance. Action being taken very quickly. Whatever was going on with this person that they released, they're not wasting any time to come to you. And that makes sense. All right, so let's keep going here, Gemini. They could have been through a very disappointing situation too. You know, even when you know something's over and you're kind of done with it, and just going through the process is very disappointing and, you know, heartbreaking, and it hurts. Even if you don't love that person anymore, it's just a very, you know, it's not a good situation, right? But let's see. Gemini, what else do we need to know? Yeah, I said the signs here. Look at this. So we do have the Wheel and the Judgment reverse. Now, when I get the Judgment reverse, that's a final judgment call, a final call to action, making a final decision, right? And moving forward. The Wheel, fate, destiny, divine timing, things meant to be. final decision here to move forward because this is meant to be. You're feeling like it's meant to be. Five of Swords. Yeah, there's a feeling of being defeated. They could have felt defeated at one point, you know, maybe they lost a lot in their situation. That could have been something too. And you feeling defeated too because, you know, you wanted this, you felt this, but thought it never happened, right? But Six of Swords, so there's a moving away from all this energy into a positive light. Could be moving, traveling, or distance. And there's a Queen of Pentacles, which is a match to the King. You could end up in a long-term commitment with this person. I mean, we have the King, Queen of Pentacles, which is you both want this connection with each other. There's a sense of stability and security that you see within each other. So we have Capricorn, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Let's see what's on the bottom. Again with the Chariot, coming in fast. Coming in fast. Pretty quick reading here, Gemini, but I do have to say it's pretty like cut and dry, you know, if this resonates for you, because it may not be for everybody, which is totally fine. So we're going to do one more row with clarifiers, Gemini. Then we'll get into the Native Spirit Oracle. We'll pull some of those at the end to close it out. But if it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, so what else do we need to know, Gemini? What else do we need to know? Nine of Pentacles, very single energy all the way around the board here. And there's alignment of soulmates here. Patience, healing, balance, things meant to be, divine alignment. Hangman, so it's just a temporary limbo in this, and then gets up and takes action. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody here definitely could be divorced out of a committed situation, but now there's that feeling of lack and loneliness, right? And it's time, you know, definitely somebody was in another situation that was definitely lacking a lot, but they're totally done with that now, right? They could have lost some things financially. Definitely here with the Ten of Pentacles reverse and the Five of Pentacles. But we have the soulmate alignment here with the Temperance card. Things meant to be. So we got Sag, Pisces. Seven of Wands. It definitely was a block to all of this, right? And yeah, twice there with the block. Eight of Swords too. But now it's over. It's done with. It's in the past now. And again, charging in, come rushing in, maybe from a distance. You may not see it coming. You know, you could be clouded, just a lot going on for you, and you may not see this coming, because I see like a lot of things going on, and if through this comes all of a sudden this person out of nowhere. Could be, you know, stability, moving in, committed energy down the road as well. No more conflicting energies affecting this. That is over with. In the Sword of Truth. So somebody's truth. Communication coming in, a new beginning, clarity, cutting away things no longer serving. Queen of Wands, King or Queen, it don't matter. Being strong, courageous, brave, taking the lead. Fiery, passionate, definitely the attraction, the chemistry, right? Never embarked on it, definitely could have been tempted, but never took action on it before, you know, instead waited. Again, Hierophant reverse could be divorce, you know, or something like that, right? But now there's a solid new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, Gemini. So it looks like whatever was hindering this is clear and out of the way, and things are definitely going to be changing between the two of you. I did feel like at the beginning, perhaps you were clashing, but I feel like now this is someone, and I know that may be confusing because I read it one way. Sometimes the tarot tells me something else. So just take what resonates, but I feel like there's a lot of reflecting on this connection and like, wow, you know, but things are changing because there is that flow of love between you, right? So whatever was hindering them is done with, and now it's time to move forward in this connection. So let's get you some native spirit, Gemini. See what else you need to know. And also everything you need to know is down below in the description box. My links, all the info you need and my other channels, which you can check out if you would like to. All right, so let's get you some native spirit. See what else you need to know. All right, I think these three. Medicine bag. So that is definitely about healing situations. Song of the Wild. This is about being carefree and able to do whatever we want. Being adventurous. And Thunderdrum. Standing up and being heard. So now this person now can be heard, can come forward and express themselves without being hindered by anything. And it's time to, this could be a little bit of a wild connection, but in a good way, right? In a very, healing. They had to do some healing over this, right? Spirit of fire. So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But fire is very go-getter kind of energy, strong, courageous, brave, going after what they want, making it happen, fiery, passionate, bold kind of energy. So interesting. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. I mean, we do have the tower here. Didn't we see the tower? Yeah. So, I mean, it could be any time when you see this as well. But that's what I have. I hope that helped, that resonated. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.